right, what are living words? There are words that have potential to bring life to your soul, and there are words that bring like death to your soul. And so what are the differences, and what are living words? So living words are when you're spending time with God, you're spending time abiding in God. It says, abide in me and my words abide in you. These things are like what happens when you're spending time with God and he speaks to you and it pierces through to your heart and it just like resonates with your spirit. You know it's true. Those words are like a life source to you. The words he's spoken that pierce through, says they're pierced, they're active, they're sharp, they pierce all the way through the soul. And so these words bring life to your spirit. There are words that bring death to you, and these words are words heard from a different voice, the voice of shame or the voice of people or circumstances trying to tell you something that isn't true. So words like unwanted, unloved, unworthy, very common words that people hear subconsciously all the time in their lives. So say it's unwanted. Those words, in order to keep them alive in your life, you have to feed them with proof that that's true. So unwanted, say that you felt unwanted, you've heard this voice in your life, and then all of a sudden you're looking for stories and memories and things that happen to you to prove that you're unwanted. In a marriage that happens, like we're like, okay, I'm unwanted because they don't want me. They didn't say this, or they did say this, or that kind of stuff. That's proof that keeps those words alive. And those words we need to get rid of in our lives. We need to embrace the words that he has spoken to our hearts. And we sit in those words. So if God spoke to you that you are loved, then those words, that word or that phrase, you are loved, can bring life to you if you abide in him, you sit with him in it, and you let it shape you, and you let it bring a source to your life by connecting with him in that word. There's also in the Bible, it talks about people heard words and they were preached words to them and it had no impact on their life. It didn't profit them. That's in Hebrews 4:2, it says that. And it's because they didn't unite those words with faith. They didn't connect those words with God. So when you connect to God and those words, they become a life source to you. So what are some things that God has told you? What are some words that God has told you this year, in the last couple years? And have you sat with those words? Have you let them become a life source to you? When you go to make a decision, do you subconsciously think I'm unwanted, so I got to do this so I can be wanted? I'm unloved, so I got to do this so I can be loved? Or do you say, well, God says I'm loved, God says I'm brave, God says whatever he told you, and then you make a decision based from the place of that's true. I'm loved, I'm brave, I'm strong, whatever he's told you. When you can make decisions from those places, they become a life source to you rather than taking away your life. So what has God told you? Are you letting those words live in you? Are you abiding with them, abiding with God? Are you getting rid of the words that bring death to you? Unwanted, unloved, unworthy, unfaithful, unforgiving. There's lots of words, not enough, too much. These things are those things in your life plaguing you, and that's what you're trying to prove wrong. Get rid of those words. Give those away. Repent from those words. And then listen to what he's telling you and let what he's telling you bring life. Let them be a life source to you today.